When you place your trust in a narcissist, you're essentially handing over the keys to your emotional well-being to someone who lacks the capacity for genuine empathy. Narcissists operate with a deeply ingrained sense of entitlement and an inflated self-image, which means that your trust isn't seen as a bond to be honored. It's seen as a tool to be used. They interpret vulnerability not as a gateway to connection, but as a strategic advantage. A narcissist's loyalty is conditional and transactional. They will often act trustworthy at first, mirroring your values and presenting themselves as exactly what you need. But this facade is short-lived. Once they've secured your trust, they begin to reveal their true priorities, usually centered around control, admiration, and personal gain. If being honest serves their interests, they might play the part. But the moment honesty becomes inconvenient, deception is their default setting. Their manipulation tactics are subtle at first. Small lies, inconsistent stories, gaslighting when confronted. Over time, these tactics erode your sense of reality. You begin to question your own judgment while becoming more dependent on their approval. This psychological distortion is not accidental, it's strategic. Narcissists often build trust only to weaponize it later, especially when they feel their ego is threatened. When things go wrong, and with a narcissist, they always do, you'll likely be blamed. They rarely take accountability for their actions. Instead, they twist narratives to make themselves the victim and you the aggressor. This distortion not only protects their self-image, but also further destabilizes yours. Trusting a narcissist means stepping into a dynamic where betrayal is inevitable and forgiveness is exploited. Perhaps the most dangerous aspect is how they can make you doubt your own instincts. Narcissists are skilled at emotional manipulation. They use flattery, feigned vulnerability, and selective honesty to create a false sense of love. By the time their true nature emerges, you've often invested so much trust and emotional energy that detaching feels like abandoning a part of yourself. Trust, once given to a narcissist, becomes a weapon against you. They'll use your openness to exploit you, your empathy to manipulate you, and your forgiveness to keep you trapped in their cycle. Trusting a narcissist doesn't just end in betrayal. It ends in self-doubt, emotional exhaustion, and a long journey back to yourself. So if you're wondering whether you can trust them just one more time, don't. That's exactly what they're counting on.